Happy Friday, everyone. I'm just kind of randomly getting up videos here and there, but the house is all painted. I wanted to show you my house. That's why I haven't been doing videos too. I've had painters here earlier this week. So I'll show you the outside in a minute, and I'll show you the garden, because I got after the painters left Wednesday, I took care of my yard because it was or maybe it was Thursday I took care of my yard because it was looking a little bedraggled out there. So I've been watering today. I was at the Visual Arts Center this morning. But anyway, and I wanted to show you the finished flags that I have hung outside. But before that, I'm going to show you, I don't think I've shown these two pieces. These are two pieces that I've done recently, apples and oranges. And I do like these quite a lot. They turned out pretty much how I would like them to. And then I have a couple more, let me see, newer ones in here. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, when I did the apple one, I did two others, like I call them natives. So this is sassafras. This one is sassafras. And I really like all the variations in tone and texture that the plastic and the turmeric and everything is creating with these. So there's that one, and then this one is dogwood here, and this one I like as well. All the different tones of blue in there, and the yellow, and then a little bit of green. I call those natives because they're dogwood and sassafras. A few of these, this one, I think I might have shown this one. This one is hosta. I want to redo it though because I don't really like the way it's framed. But this one, and this one, and this one. So the hellebore and the rhubarb, and this is the rhubarb, excuse me, this is sorrel, this one's French sorrel, and rhubarb, I've submitted those to a local gallery for a group show that they have in July every year, and it's a big fundraiser for the gallery. So we'll see. I need to get back to doing some more. I used up all my sensitized paper, so I need to sensitize some more, and today I was doing other things, but I wanted to show you those. I have them here underneath so they're flattening out, and these ones were up on my wall, but I needed the cord for the I had these ones up there on cord, but I needed the cord for the flags. I really like these two a lot. I really like the oranges. The light is crap, but anyway, you get the idea. So that's the artwork for now. I've been doing my encaustic class, but I can show a couple of little things from the other weeks. I did this one by layering different colors of wax, and then see if I can get it to focus. And then carving into them. There we go. And I'd like to do something like this on a larger panel. Oh my gosh, my nose from all the pollen. And then there's this one, which I really like too. Let me see, what did we do this week? We did something that I think I might be able to use for making complementary pieces to go with my cyanotypes. So we did leaf imprints with the wax or the background color, and then I was able to take what was on the leaf from this one and put it on this panel. And I was thinking of doing this with like blue and yellow, and then I would have like a complementary pieces that would go with the cyanotypes. All right, so now I'm going to go upstairs. All right, so, you know what? I'll put the link below. I was going to show my pinholes from Pinhole Day. I mean, I guess I could put them in here. Either I'll put them in here or I will give a link to Flickr where the Pinhole Day images are, because I like the way they turned out. And make sure that's unlocked. And I did another roll later on in the week, which I'm really enjoying getting back into the pinholes. So the thing I need to do next is start printing. So here we go. You want to come outside? Yes, of course. It was like 90, I guess, again today. 3 days it's been 90, but it's been dry, so it cools off at night, so it hasn't felt bad. But the guy, when he power washed my house the other day, he even did my steps, which was really nice because they were looking pretty grody. First I'll show you the house. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference, but it looks much better than it did before. And there's my clematis. It's going to have another bloom on it soon. And so, okay, I'll show you the flags over here. So this is where I chose to hang my flags, at least for now. I don't know for sure how well they're going to hold up in the sun. They may fade, but that's all right. You know, if somebody wanted a set of something like this to hang inside, then you really wouldn't have to worry about it too much. But I kind of wanted to make these in the style of like Tibetan prayer flags, and I'm really very pleased with the results on these. They're very nice. So I have another set that I need to sew onto cord. I need to get more cord. So now I'll show you the garden. We've got a gooseberry over here that had lots of blossoms on it earlier. So I hope I get some fruit off of it. That would be fun. But oh yeah, there's where the blossoms were, in there. So we'll have to see. There's some peonies back there getting ready to bloom. Sage in a pot. There's some berries along here. A couple of blueberries. I'm gonna try and clean this. Sorry, that lens seemed a little bit foggy. A couple of blueberries back here. Look, there's little tiny blueberries on there. A raspberry here. It's getting little blossoms on it. And here's one of the figs that's coming back. And here's the hops. They're starting to come up here. So that's good. California mugwort there. I'm going to try to see how quickly I can get through this because there's a lot in the garden. Rosa canina, I don't know. I would love it if it would bloom this year. Neither of these have ever bloomed for me yet, so I would be so tickled if I got some blooms on it. Blossoms on the blackcurrant here. Some blossoms there. This one has had blossoms for a while. Avery sitting in the garden there. I managed to get out a bunch of the jewel weed to open up this area. The sweet woodruff has been blooming and it smells very nice. These are like, I'm not sure what these are, some kind of little forget-me-nots or something. The columbine or aquilegia has been blooming nicely. Chase tree is finally coming back. The elder is getting blossom buds, so that's good. Some of these plants were a little bit stressed from when they power washed the house because they got kind of splashed a little bit. I took out a bunch of jewel weed here and put in different seeds, greens and okra and sweet peas. I transplanted one of my rhubarb that was over in that area to here, and I just bought a bunch of strawberries today, so I want to maybe do something with strawberries and rhubarb, make a compote, which would be good. All the mint is coming back. I've got some, my rosemary in the pot's doing well. Some catnip. Here's one of the black currants that and this one too, that I just stuck the stick in the ground. Let's go this way. I've got lots and lots of comfrey everywhere. Lots of venaria. Rue is blooming, and I've got a little bit of regular mugwort in there. I've got a lot of weeds in my gravel. I've got to somehow get at those. Random little columbines here and there. There's some buckwheat in there too, but lots of comfrey. Lots of these guys. These are kind of like a little sunflower. They have multiple like tiny sunflowers, and they have spread everywhere. There's some horseradish in here, a little bit of lavender. I transplanted a bunch of the Jerusalem artichoke over here because it's a better spot. All these figs are coming back, but way down at the base of the plant. That's good. And also a little bit more black currant there. And I also transplanted some comfrey all along here, but I've got comfrey coming up everywhere now. This is a nice little view right from here, and all those stalks are going to be larkspur, so they'll be blooming. As a matter of fact, it looks like one has already started blooming. And then I've got some lupin in here and some California poppy. And there are sunflowers that I've put seeds in. I've seen the Mexican red sunflower sprouts coming up, so I've been transplanting some of those. The bronze fennel and lots of red seed poppies coming up from the seeds from last year. More Rudbeckia, buckwheat on top of the compost there. Pansies, zinnias coming up, sunflowers. Oh, look at these poppies. They're going to be blooming soon. I forget what kind they are. And more California poppy here. That's Nigella. A little Tulsi and flat parsley, dill, basil, and then in here I have different vegetables amongst all this buckwheat. Here's some bok choy I need to pick. There's a couple of chilies back in there. I'm going to put cages around all these guys. Pepper, a couple of sweet peppers, a couple of tomatoes here and here. And I've got okra along there. And I have some Japanese eggplant here and here. So the eggplant and the peppers and the tomatoes I'll put cages around, so I'll be able to see where those are. I planted some mound of corn there and like over there, and some cucumber seed in here. Oh yeah, they're starting to come up. Yeah. And some squash right in here. There's some more of the peppers. This guy came up last year. I don't know what it is, and then I just cast the seed everywhere because the bees really love it. It looks like it's a member of the mustard family, but I don't think that I planted it, but I don't know. There's the Jerusalem artichoke again, and then there's what's back here? We've got wormwood and cramp bark, which is actually going to bloom this year. On the other side there's some yarrow, Russian sage. I've got some pineapple sage that's going to come up in there. Bee balm is here and there and there. There's some echinacea. Lots of feverfew that I'm going to have to weed out because I don't need that much of it. agrimony, lemon balm. Here's a new marjoram, because they don't seem to last from year to year. Marjoram, Mexican tarragon. Here's one of my gojis. This one's doing pretty well, and in fact, I think there's a sprout of one right back there. I have some, oh, I'm gonna stop here for just a sec. Okay, I have some escarole that came up, or yeah, escarole from seed. It's hard for you to see, I know, because I have all that buckwheat in there. There's some chard in there, more flat leaf parsley, thyme, and garden sage, oregano, and this is all mint through here. And there's the agrimony that you said, and then over here is my medicinals, mostly medicinals. They look a little bit floppy right now because the sun has been so strong. But the St. John's wort's doing pretty well this year, so I'm hoping I'll get enough blossoms to make a tincture. That's St. John's wort, and then another mound there. A woman from the nursery says you don't plant the plants close together when you... Well, I ran out of memory on here. I had to go through and delete a bunch of stuff that I'd already downloaded. So, I was talking about the St. John's wort here and here, that I'm going to be able to hopefully get some blossoms and tincture. Lots of motherwort that will be blooming, although I don't really need to make more motherwort tincture, but the bees really love it. All the valerian in here is getting ready to bloom. I have some irises. I have little poppies coming up in here. These are just like little tiny red poppies, like when you see the poppies that people wear like for Veterans Day. I transplanted some more Jerusalem artichoke over here. There's some marshmallow coming up here. There's marshmallow. I've got my lady's mantle blooming. Something smells really sweet here. Oh, it's the irises. They're so sweet smelling. Tansy spread to over here. My angelica is blooming, and then I have a new one that I transplanted from the house and one that I bought. And then here's my ashitaba, the Japanese angelica. Only one survived. Some black cohosh and some native delphinium. And then I have all kinds of seeds coming up here. Nasturtium, and I think some more poppy, and some, I think I have some baby foxglove that are spreading too. More breadseed poppy. I have coreopsis in here and different things. That's horehound back there. I think I've seen some baby either mullein or elecampane. My mullein was a 2-year one that died, and then my elecampane didn't come back. But both of them I spread the seeds here, and I know they're similar, so I may get more coming up. There's a chamomile. There's another St. John's wort there. Okay, I don't want this is going to get really boring to go on and on about it, but I think that's pretty much it. That's the overview of the garden on, let's see, what's today, May 4th. And that's my house all painted. And, oh, let's go back real quick in the backyard. Come on, let's go in the backyard. Oh, and I gotta turn this water off here too. Hopefully we'll get some rain this weekend, because not only has it been hot, it's also been dry. Come on, Avery, let's go out back. Oh, I haven't even done my blog post for the day. I have to do that too. Come on. Come on. Well, that's what I think I have a blog post for the Pinhole Day photos. I'm not sure. Maybe I already shared it. Sorry, I'm not remembering things. Come on. Let's show them out back. There's the flags from the back side. Let's go out back. I cleaned up out here too. There's my stinging nettle right there, and I have asparagus, but it's, you know, it's only been a couple years and you're not supposed to pick it, and it was too thin to pick anyway, but I have those coming up. The Bleeding Heart just went gangbusters this year, so that's good. It's a little thornless blackberry. Look at all my purple shiso. I'm happy about that. I'm going to be transplanting some of that around. I have some greens back here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this space. The grapes are doing nicely. Not sure what I'm going to plant in there. And the figs over here are coming back as well. There's one down there and one right there. And then of course I think I've shown you all the different little natives back here. The bloodroot, which, what did I see? I thought I saw like, yeah, little seed pods on it. So it would be nice if that spread. Bloodroot and blue cohosh. And the black cohosh is doing really well. And the May apple. And I have not seen, oh yeah, there was some Solomon seal over there right by the shed too, which is also a native medicinal, nutritional herb. There's also a little bit right there too. But I'm still wondering, this every year, I wonder if this one's going to bloom. I don't know. We'll see. So far, it doesn't look like it. I gotta get that cut up. I need to learn how to use my chainsaw. And I need to mow back here because this is the next area that I need to take care of again. But the house looks good, and the garden out front looks good, and just kind of gotta regroup again and make artwork again, and just kind of, how do they say? Lather, rinse, repeat. But right now, I think, want to come inside? I think I'm just gonna relax. It's been a busy week. I think I'm gonna make a nice cocktail for myself, maybe a strawberry gin and tonic. Yeah, I cleaned up out here too because it was so much pollen. So maybe I'll sit out here in a little bit and just relax and listen to the birds. And I hope you all have a good weekend.